for visiting my video review of the iClever Tri-Folding Bluetooth keyboard, model IC BK05. This unit was provided to me complimentary in exchange for a review. So let's just get right into an unboxing. It came in kind of this very simple cardboard box, nothing terribly special about it. It's enough to protect the unit, which is good. Typical packaging that you see from products out of China. Here's the keyboard itself. This is reasonably nice packaging. Again, all cardboard, but given where this is from and how much it is, it's not terribly surprising. So you've got the keyboard. You've got this nice little travel pouch that you can slip the keyboard into, which is nice. And you have instructions, tri-folding Bluetooth keyboard. And what they also include is a micro USB cable for charging. It doesn't have the adapter, so they're assuming you're going to stick it into a computer to charge, or if you're likely to have phone chargers, etc., to charge. So it is technically not complete in that sense, but for the vast majority of users, they're very likely to already have something very appropriate to charge. Probably maybe multiple chargers. So with that, this is the keyboard itself. It's got kind of this nice brushed aluminum look. I've had this unit for 2 weeks now, and clearly made in China. But this is kind of smooth, and it looks nice. I think it presents very nicely. And what's kind of sweet about it is just that it folds open, so it goes from compact to not. So as you can see here, it's turned on. The green light kind of indicates that it's on. This thing holds a charge pretty well. I've had it for 2 months now. I charged it up to the max once, and I've been using it intermittently, basically probably once a day or so, tip tapping, and it works really, really well. You just kind of crack it open and it's ready to go. When you're done, you can close it up and take it with you, do whatever. It's really nice to have kind of this compact, relatively compact form factor. This is not, there's a little give here, you can see, as part of opening. So it's not what I would say is like, it's not like a tank, but it's reasonably durable. It's not something that I would expect that if I put it in my messenger bag or whatever, that it would be falling apart, or it feels like it can take a good solid ding, or some pressure against it, and you don't have to worry about it. It's not super durable though. I mean, if you were to drop it from 5-6 feet, I'd be a little worried that this might come apart a little bit, but it is very much of a reasonable, solid build quality. So when you open it up, the keys, what's really nice about it is that it feels relatively large. So you're able to carry around something relatively small because it folds, but it feels relatively large. And what I'll show you is I have here a Lenovo, another Bluetooth tablet, or excuse me, Bluetooth keyboard, and this is for a Lenovo tablet. So as you can see here, it ends up being quite a bit smaller here on the end. And so how does that happen? Well, what happens is these keys on the Lenovo are they're noticeably smaller than these. Not hugely smaller, but definitely noticeably smaller. And then the travel is much more natural. If you're used to typing on full-size keyboards on the iClever, than it would be on something like the Lenovo. I've gotten used to it, but this Lenovo, it's made for an Android tablet, so it's got kind of a different experience versus this, which is also has control function, a Windows key, an Alt key, which is kind of simple. But as you can see here, basically it's got F1 through F12 here. They don't really have those technically. So, but what's nice is when you type, this feels a lot more natural. Here, your fingers are on the Lenovo, it's going to be a lot more cramped than it is on the iClever. So it feels a lot more natural to type on this on the iClever, which is really nice. It doesn't have kind of that nice like clicking that you might get with a regular keyboard. But again, this is something that is designed to be easily carried and taken with you. And full form factor. You've got the function keys. You can work volume, etc. I would say that this is actually I've reviewed a few iClever products. This is actually my favorite iClever product. It is very practical. It's something that nicely just kind of stows away. If you need to bring it with you for your iPad or any other kind of Bluetooth device, it syncs up relatively easily. You definitely want to read the instructions just to make sure you can sync it properly. But I really love this keyboard. It's a really, really good keyboard, very solid, and reasonably priced compared to other comparable products. So definitely check it out.
In the book, but Sarah's next move may outplay them all. Manipulate the manipulator, darling. Then Clint's trying to keep Tracy clean. But will one dirty secret make him hit rock bottom? You can't miss an all-new Life After Love Friday at 9 on WeTV. And catch up anytime on the WeTV app. And don't miss the next episode of What Goes On right before an all-new episode of Growing Up Hip Hop this Thursday on WeTV.
I'm bad. You're stronger than you know. So strong. You power through chronic migraine. 15 or more headache or migraine days a month. One tough mother. You're bad enough for Botox. Botox has been preventing headaches and migraines before they even start for almost 10 years. And is the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine treatment. Botox is for adults with chronic migraine. 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, nagging injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Go on with your bad self. You may pay as little as $0 for Botox. Ask your doctor about Botox for chronic migraine. You got this.
Based on the blockbuster that has critics craving. It's the all-new Buffalo Chicken Nacho Fries, topped with
To change the backlit colors of your keyboard is very simple and easy. As you see, the colors are very bold and very bright as you go through your color selections. My favorite color happens to be the green.